Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. I attempted IBPS clerk mock test 1 from textbook and I made a lot of mistakes in this mock, but there is always something to learn from mistakes, so do watch this live. In English, I made some simple grammar errors and I also got stuck with the simplification. So now I want to improve the quant section, especially uh, speed maths with more accuracy. So let's get started.
Oh, so there are eight boxes all placed one above the other. The bottommost is one, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. There are four boxes placed between the P and the K, and box P is placed above K. Okay, only one box is placed between K and the Q. P is above K. One, two, three, four K, and three, four K, and K. Okay. Only one box K and the Q. K and the Q, K and the Q, K and the Q, or K and the Q. Done. Only there are as many boxes above Q as below N. Above Q, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. N not possible. Above Q, 4. Below Q, 1, 2, 3, 4. N. Above Q, 1, 2, 3. Below Q, 1, 2, 3. N. Above Q, below Q. That means this should be Q. The 3 and N should be here. Box O is placed at one of the even position. O is even. There are two even position here, and coming to this, only one. O is here. M is at one of the position below J. J and the M. Box J is not immediate above or immediate below of box L and the Q respectively. So J, this should not be J. J and the L, right? J and the M. Okay. M is at one of the position below J. Okay. There are as many K and O and Q and the L. K and the O and Q and the L. 1, 2, 3. And O and K and the O and Q and the L. 1, 2, 3. Q and the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. L. This should be L. J should not be here. That means this get cancelled. O is at even position. If I take O here, uh, they mention K and O as between Q and the L. K and the O and Q and the L. J and the M. J cannot be placed here. So this case also get cancelled. And O is even position. If I take O here, K and the O 1 2, Q and the L 1 2 L. And J and the M. J and the M. J should not be immediate neighbor to. So here J is not immediate above or below the box L and the Q. This is fine. Which box is placed at the bottommost position? M. In a certain way, box M is related to N. M is related to N 2% and P is related to Q. Okay, and O is related to K. If all the boxes are arranged in alphabetical order from bottom to top, how many remain unchanged? So starting from J, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, only one. As many boxes are placed between the P and the Q as between K and the P and the Q is 2, K and the O or K, O. Answer is O. Here's O. Next. How many boxes are placed between the Q and the M? Q and the M, that is 3 boxes. Okay. There are 7 members in a family of 3 generations. I will do this later. Okay, after 3. Okay, all shoes are legs. All shoes are legs. Some legs are paired. Some legs are paired. Some pair are hand. Some pair are hand. Some hand are shoes. Some hand are shoes false. Some pair are shoes. Some pair are shoes, that is also false. Neither one or two. Neither one or two. Next. Only few pens are paper. Pen, paper. Some paper is chalk. All pen is notebook. All pen is notebook. Some paper are pen. Some paper are pen. Yes, correct. And some notebook is paper. Notebook is paper. Yes, correct. Both one and two follows. One and two follows. Okay. Next. All cow is dog. All cow is dog. Some cow is fox. Some cow is fox. Okay. And some fox is ox. Wait, some dogs are fox. Dog or fox is correct. And no ox are cow. No ox or cow correct, but false for only one follows. Next, if all the consonants are dropped from the above arrangement, how many letters will be left in the arrangement? Consonant one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. If all the above arrangement is arranged in a reverse order, which will be the ninth element from the right hand? Right hand, ninth element. Reverse order, that means from the left hand we have to find out the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. How many such consonants are there in the above arrangement, each of which immediately preceded and followed by the vowel? So consonant preceded and followed by vowel, consonant preceded and followed by the vowel, consonant, no. Consonant, no. Consonant, precedent, yes, one. Consonant, no. Consonant, only one. If all the E's are dropped from the, how many vowels will be left? E. Okay. One, two, three, four. How many T's are there? Are immediately preceded by the vowel followed by the consonant. Oval consonant, oval T consonant, oval T consonant, oval T consonant. One. Next, oval T. No, oval T consonant. Two. Next, designations. Okay, MD decrease in order. MD, GM, AGM, DGM, manager, AM, PO, and the clerk. 8. Okay, done. Only 4 persons are junior to H. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, H. Who is senior to K? Who is senior to immediate senior to K? No. Who is senior to K? That means K should be here. 3 designation are there between I and the K. So there are many possibilities for K. As many persons are senior to I are junior to J. Correct? F is 3 post senior to F is 3 post senior to L, L 1, 2, 3. And who is junior to J? L is junior to J. That means J and the L. G is senior to E, and who is not the GM in the clerk? This is not E, who is not the GM in the clerk. G is senior to E. G is senior to E. Okay. F1 to L. So F1 to L, no? F1 to L. There are many possibilities. K should be here. K related to K, 3 designation who is senior to K, 3 designation are there between I and the K. Okay, that's I and the K, right? So if I take K here and K here, H and the K, and one more possibility. Okay. So H and the K. Okay. So K 3% now. 3 designation of the I and the K. 1, 2, 3 I. 1, 2, 3 I, and 1, 2, 3 I, and 1, 2, 3. No, this is not possible. I and the K. Above I, below J. Above I, below J. Above I, 1, 2, 1, 2, below J. Okay, done. J below L. J below L. J below. This is false. G and the E. F and the L. Only one possibility. F and the L, right? G below L, and F should be here. F should be here. And G and the E. G and the E, and okay, this is not G, G and the E. This is the final arrangement. How many designations are there between the H and the G? H and the G, two designations. What is the designation of J in the bank? J is PO. What is the designation of E in the bank? E is AGM. Who is the manager in the clerk? Manager is F. Who is the GM in the bank? GM. I. Next, following 165. 1, 6 and a 5. Okay. 1, 1. Is there any common for 1? 1, 1, 1, 1. Yes. She is my nephew. He is my nephew and she is my wife. I like my mobile. That means 1 is for my. Other than my, is there any common? No. My is 1. Okay. Next to 6. 6, 6. Is there any common in 6 and 6? Yes. She doesn't use mobile. She is my wife. She is 6. Next 5. 5, 5, only 2, right? 5. She is my wife and he is my nephew. Is 5. That means she is my. She is my. Okay. Code is for mobile is. Mobile. Okay. Mobile, common word for mobile, yes. 6, 7, 10, 0. 10, 10. Okay. Other than 10, is there any common? 0, no. 7, no. 6, no. 10 is mobile. 10. Okay. DON 145, then what would be the code for he? My nephew is painter. I'll skip this question. 1, 3. 1 is my, 3 is for 3. Is there any common for 3? No. 1, 6, 5. We have 1, 6, 5. That is my, she is. She is my, that is wife. Wife is 3. Wife is 3. That means 1, my wife. Okay. Articulate. Backward and okay. Articulate. A B C D E F G H I J K R S T U V R S T U V W X Y Z S T U V W X Y Z no I J K L M N O C D E F G H U V W X Y L M N O P A B C no R S T no E F G H I J K L M N S T U V W X Y Z A B C D E F G H no L M N O P Q R U V W X Y Z no A B C D E F G I J K L R S T R S T no R is only one. R is less than S. Where is R? R is less than S. R is less than E. E is greater than S. False. K is less than or equal to Z. K is less than or equal to L. L is less than E is equal to Z. Yes, correct. Only two follows. Two follows. Okay. Next. S is greater than E. S is equal to N. Greater than N is equal to N S. Either one or two. There is a. Okay. Next question. E is greater than F, E is equal to F. E is greater than F, whereas E is greater than D, D is greater than or equal to F, S. Either one or two follows. Next, S is less than G and G is greater than R. S is equal to T, R. Okay, T less than G, correct. S is less than G, correct. And G is greater than R. G is greater than T, T is equal to R. Both 1 and 2 follows. 8 persons are sitting in a row facing the north but not as in the same order. 3 persons sit between D and the F. G is immediate left of the D, okay, facing north. Immediate E does not sit at any of the end. More than 3 persons sit between H and A. A sits to the left of the H. Either H or A sits at the end. H or A sits at the end. Okay, H and D, more than 3 persons sit between. No. Neither D or F sit at the any of the extreme. E and B is not immediate neighbor of G and D. E is second to the right of the B. Okay, F does not sit to the left of the D. D and the F and B is not immediate neighbor of G and D. F says does not. Okay, starting I should start. G says immediate left of the D. No, and 3%. Okay, 3% sit between D and the F. 1, 2, 3 and the F and F 1, 2, 3 and D. Okay, G sits immediate left of the D. About G, okay, D, E does not sit at any of the end. More than 3% sit between A sits to the left of the H, and either H or A sits at the end of the ray. So okay, H or A end. Okay, done. Neither D nor F sit at the extreme end. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. E and B is not immediate neighbor of G and the D. This is not. Okay. E is second to the right of the B. E is second to the right of the B. F does not sit to the left of the D. This condition. Okay. G, D, F, and neither D nor F sit at the end. That means this should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 1, 2. This is the final. F does not sit to the left of the D. Okay, and E is second to the right of the B. Okay, but E is second to the right of the B. A is to the left of the H. Okay, either A sits left of the H. Either H or A sit at the, for example, if I take H, A should be here. There is only one possible, H and the A. Other than this, so here H and A, no. Next to B, 1 to E. So A, B, this should be C. E and B is not immediate neighbor of, E and B is not immediate neighbor of G and the D. That means this doesn't hold. Okay, okay. So A in the H, not immediate left, right? A sits left of H. A sits left of H. One of them, A sits left of H. Okay, that means this should be H. E F. B 1 to E. F H. This is not B or E. That means B is not possible. So F, something is wrong. I'll skip this. Next. Okay, only 2 minutes left. I will try this. GD, only one possibility, and GD 1, 2, 3, and the F and 1, 2. This should be H. Okay. This cannot be B and neither D nor F at any of the extreme end. D or F, okay, D or F not at the extreme end, and E and B is not the immediate. This is not E or B. That means this should be B and this should be E. Next, A should be A or C should be here. Either D or F. Okay, more than 3% set between H and the A. 1, 2, 3. That means A and C. This is the final alignment. Who is sitting between F and the H? F and the H, only one, that is E. Which of the following persons is immediate left of the E? That is F. Which of the following is second to the right of the C? F. Which of the following persons is third from the left hand? A. Next. How many persons sit between A and the F? A and the F, 2%. Okay. There are 7 persons in the family of the three generation. No married person has a child, and D is the son of C's husband. C is husband and D is the son of Okay, plus and the minus next G is the only daughter of the B. Okay, E is the wife of F and D has a son. D has a son. Okay. B is the mother-in-law of E. B is the mother-in-law of E. Okay. E is the wife of F. F. Okay. Whom the following grandfather, grandmother of F? Grandmother of F. A, B, C, D, E, G. Oh shit. Doing process. Mark for review. Very simplification. Start from. Okay. 4 4 into 8 square 64, 64 plus 8, and that is 72, 72 plus 49, that is 121, 121, 121 into 22, that is 11 2 11 11, that is 2 and 22, which is equal to 648. That means 22 6 and 2 and 626 approximate x square root. Something is wrong. 642 into 22. Okay, 4 into 64, 64, 8 and 49. That means 72 and 49, 11 and 11, 121. 121 divided by 22 is equal to 648. 11 twos are 11, 11s are and 2 twos are and 22. Again 22, right? Sorry, something is wrong. It is into 22, right? 4 into 121 into 22, sorry, 648 plus x square, which is equal to 88 into 121. So 8800 and okay, uh, 1760 and 88, which is 8 and 14 and 16, 9, 10, 10 and 648, 10,000 and 100 is the answer. 45 square, that is 2025 and 625. Okay, 20 plus 25, 625, that is 2 6 50 50 and minus 600 and 216, that is 830, 841, 841, that is 9 and 0 and 62 2209 and plus 64 divided by 80, that is 0.8, 0.8, that is 2209.8. Oh, something is wrong. 2 2025, right? Minus 60 plus 625, that is 2650 minus 841. Okay, okay, sorry, 1809.8. 24 16 4 8 8 into 3 and 60 minus 125% of 1000 by, sorry, 125% of 800, that is 125 into 8, that means 1000 by 8 1000. Okay, 800 and 200,000, correct. And this would be 4 4 and the 8 into 2 into 3, right? 30 and 60 into 8, correct. 480, 480 minus 100. Okay, minus is in, okay, 480, that means 520 is the answer, minus 520. 315.48 minus 208.76. Okay, I will use later. 12 into 35, 35 ones are 350 and 70, that is 420 plus 720 and 420 and 12, that is 2 and 5 6, 1162, 1162, which is 2 and 8 and 5, 1582 plus 2 2 22 Next, 32 into 48, 32 into 48, 12 and 16 and 8 and 24, 25, 25 plus 33, 33, that is 1536. 1536, that is 8, 10, 9, 11, 11, 3, 14, 10, 11, 3140. 3140, I think 3144. 17 into 2, 340 and 75, 85, that is 425, plus 45 into 2, 90, that is 900, and again 90, 990, plus 44 into 3, that is 1320, right? 1320 and 425, 5, and 11, 11, 13, okay, done. 10, 14, 17, 2735. Yes. 150, 150 into 12%, 12%, okay. uh, 18 plus 62 into 8 plus 115, 115, that is 496, that is 11, 19, 10, 10, 12, and 5, 6, 6, 29. 64 square, 89 square, 71 square. 110 plus 1869 and divided by 21 plus 53 and 49, which is equal to x plus 7. Next, okay, 89, 110, that is 12, 9, 10, 15, 252, 49. 49 means 203, right? 203 and 7. That means 200 minus 7 is 193, 193, 196. Okay. 25. 4% of 25, that is 1. 4 into 25 is 100, divided by 101, that is 150. 150 minus 24 plus 289 and 361, that is 4511. Correct, 29 plus 289, that is 10, 9, 10 and 7, 8, 8, 24, that means 760. What is wrong with you? 150 into 4% of 25 years. 150 minus 24 plus 289 and minus 361. Minus 361, that is minus 385. Okay, 9 and 13. 3, 4, 439 and 385, that is 4, 13, 2, 5, 0, 54. Yes. Okay. 4, 5 by 3. Okay, 7, 4 plus 7, 11, 11, 16, 16, 22, 22, and 3, 9. So 3, 3 and 15 plus 3, 3, 6 and 1 plus 3, 3, 12, minus 7, right? Which is equal to root of x. That is 21, 22, 22 minus 12, 10, 10, 3, 3, 22, 1 by 3. 22, 1 by 3. 67 by 3. Hmm. 14.5. 14.5 into 145 into 18 divided by 10. 261 plus 15.5. 155 divided by 10 into 28, which is equal to 10x. So 310. 124, that is 4, 3, 434. 434, 5, 9 and 695 and 69.5 is the answer. Next, 8.3 is nothing but 1 by 12, that is 12. into 12167 divided by 23, 629, which is equal to x. 629 is divisible by 620, sorry, 529, right? 529. 523, 12167, 529, not divisible. Okay, and 3 into 2, right? 1058, that is 2, 8, and 10, 5, and 0, 0. Something, so I skip this. Again 1 by 12, 12, 20 plus 4x, which is equal to 80. 80, 20, 60, 60, and 15 is the answer. Next D I will 11, 24, 41, 11, 24, 41, 60, 83, 100. 11 into 2 plus 2 into 48, 48 minus 7, plus 13 plus 27, sorry, plus 17, 30, 41, correct? Plus 17 plus 19 plus 21, sorry, 23 plus 29. It should be 9. The 100 is a wrong number. Prime number. 11, 155, 324, 520 multiplication. I think 11 into 324, 527, 45. 324, 18 square. 100 is 10 square. In the middle, no. Only one day I. Okay, 90, 72. 90, 72, 56, 42, 30, 21, minus 18, and minus 14, 60, 70, minus 16. Okay, minus 14, minus 12. Okay, that means 21 is the wrong number. 33, 76, 117, 154, 185, 210, plus 33, 43. 43 plus 24 and 17, that is 30, 41, 41. Next 54, that means 16 plus 7, 16 plus 7, okay, not 16, 117, like 3, 7, 7, 2, 3, 37, that means prime number. Minus 37, 41, 43, 37, 33, 32, 35, no, 39, 35, 31, 31, 31 minus 31, that is 413 and 532. 154 minus 31, 1, that is 3 and 2, 123. 31 after 29. Something so 185 and 154, 185, 3. 31, correct, 31. That means this is a wrong number. 210 is a wrong. 8, 27, 125, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1 is a wrong number. Next. Dear total students, boys and the girls. Okay. Total students. Find the total number of the boys in the college C if the total number of the students in A and C is 700. A and the C is 700. That means C would be 300, and total number of the boys in college and Find the total number of the boys in the college if the total number of the student in school A and the C is 700. C. That means 10, 3, 24, 240. Find the number of the boys in the college A if the ratio between the girls and the boys, girls and the boys 4 out of 10 college A, that is 400, that means 40 and 160 is the answer. If in college E the total number of the students is 200, okay, and the ratio of the boys and the girls is 4 is to 1, then find the total number of the boys in the college D and the E. So 4 out of 5, okay, 200, the ratio of the boys in D. If the college E, so E is 200, okay, and the ratio of the boys and girls in D is 4, okay, 4 is to 5, boys and the girls, right? That we need boys 4 out of 5 into 500, that is 400 is the boys, and the E only 200, and we need to find out the boys 3 out of 8 into 200, 25 into 3, 75. So find the total number, that is 475 is the answer. Next, if in college F total number of the students is 1000, if okay, the ratio of the girls to boys is okay, that 700, 300. Then find the total number of the girls in the college B and the F. Girls to boys. Girls is in F is equal to this one. B, that is girls 5 out of 8 into 200, that is 25, right? 75. 75. Then find the total number of the 775 is the answer. No, not in option. Ratio of girls to boys. Girls is 700. Find the total number of the girls in B and the F. So F 700, correct. And coming to B, girls is 5 out of 8 into 25 into 5, 125. That means 825 is the answer. Okay. Next. Ratio of boys and girls in college D is 4 is to 1, that is boys and the girls. Okay. College B and D merged in one college. Find the ratio of boys and girls of the merger of college B and the D. Boys and the girls. Okay. D, coming to D, 4, 5. One ratio, that means 400 and the 100. That is boys and the girls in D. Okay. And coming to B, B, boys and the girls. Boys and the girls, 3 out of 8. 3 of 8 into 200, that is 25. 75 is boys and girls is 125, correct? Yes. So ratio of the boys and the girls, boys 475 and 225. 19 is to 9. Next, simplification. 58.33, I know 43. Two numbers are in the ratio 5 is to 7. The first number is increased by 40 and the second number is tripled. Increase it by 40. 5x plus 40, and the next number is 7x tripled into 3. Then the new ratio becomes, okay, 5x plus 40 and 7x into 3 is 3 is to 7. Find the initial, that means 2x is equal to how much? So for that 7 get cancelled, and 9x, which is equal to 5x plus 40, that is 4x, which is x is equal to 10. 20 is the answer. Next, a man's is 3 times the sum of the ages of his two children. Okay, but after 30 years, his age will equal to the sum of the ages of his children. Okay, man's age is 3 times the sum of the ages of his two children, A plus B. But after 30 years and 30 years, his age will be equal to the sum of the ages of his children. 3 times the A plus B plus 30. That means n plus 30. Oh, how to find compound interest? No. Next question. Scroll up. 11, 155, 325, 520. Okay, plus 1 to 55. Next to 520 and 225. Okay, 225. That means 25, 20, 30 difference. Okay. He has been toiling hardly to be able to provide for his. He has been toiling hardly. He has been toiling hardly to be able to be hardly to provide. C is a error. Unless these questions are not allowed. Unless these questions are allowed, because unless and not is not used together. The brother-in-laws were very helpful and supportive of their choices. Very helpful. Brother-in-laws. Brother-in-laws were so brother-in-laws plural. Brother-in-laws was very the brother-in-laws. The brother-in-law. Sorry, B. I think. All police of informations given by her were accurate. All pieces of all pieces of informations given by her were accurate. Given by her were accurate. Pieces of informations was accurate. Informations D. Samantha felt it was more better if she chose the job in London as compared to Dubai as it was closer to home. More better. Okay. Next. Morphology. Adopted. They adopted for rescheduling rather than outright cancellation. The committee ultimately adopted his suggestion. The child has now been legally adopted. B and the C. Next. Around. I went to the house, but there was nobody around. His personal wealth is estimated at around 100 billion. There was a lot of mud on the around. No, A and the B. Next, aimed. She aimed the gun at the target and fired. They aimed to make the country safe from terrorist attack. She aimed the gun at the correct. They aimed to make the country safe from terrorists. The photographs will look nice aimed in A and the B. Next, Marshal. A federal marshal was killed in. John dashed in pain when he was hit by the ball while playing cricket. Screamed in pain. Curled up in a corner of the seat, I amused myself for 4 hours. Her skin was so sensitive that even the mildest cream burned it. The golden period of India began under the golden period of India began under the regime of the Guptas. Glorious. Okay, skip. Next to sentence rearrangement. Okay. Consequently, NBCC Limited, a Government of India enterprise, will now build the residence bay of the no, the management under the resolution of profession was able to focus on delivery. Home buyers and lenders have recently anonymously voted for the NBCC. Consequently, NBCC Limited, Government of India enterprise. This is about the NBCC company limited. While Walmart expected the company to report a similar amount of losses this year from last year, it may, however, the management was able to focus on delivery. Starting with, I think C, let's. Home buyers and lenders have recently anonymously overnight voted NBC to take over the bankrupt Infratech. After that, while Walmart expect the company to report a similar amount of losses this year from last year, its business discipline has earned praise. It may, however, mm, CDEA. It may, however, be noted that during the resolution process, Jaifu was able to deliver more than 600 apartments to the home buyers. After A, consequently, where is B? Okay. Below the some kind not really contributing the main thing. Okay. Consequently, MS government, the management and the reserve profession was able to focus on delivery. Home buyers and lenders have recently anonymously voted for MS while Walmart. We expect the company to report similar amount of losses this year. Business discipline. D. So we have to remove the D. So where CAEB. Next. Next question. As a government desperately looks to offload its stake in the cash strapped airline, it permitted NRIs to buy a complete stake in the airline as opposed to the earlier 49% limit. The NRI investment will be treated as a domestic investment and will not violate SOEC norms. Indians settled abroad can now buy India's national carrier Air India, as a government has allowed NRIs to own up to 100% stake in the airline. Therefore, the likelihood for travel shifting from the road and existing rail links is very high. Earlier, the government had said that it does not want to keep its stake in the national carrier, will be treated as domestic investment and will not violate the SOEC norms. As a government desperately looks to offload its stake in the cash strapped airline to buy stake. Okay. It allowed. Next to Indian satellite abroad can now buy India's national carrier Air India. Okay, therefore likelihood traveler shifting from road and existing rail. Road and SH, I think D. We have to remove TCAB. In the last 1 year, 62 equity schemes gave negative returns out of the 333 schemes, show data from Value Research. The common features of the instrument available for retirement savings are that such instruments are of long-term nature and they are tax efficient. Of a total universe of 333 equity schemes, nearly 45% of the schemes has given the negative returns in the last 2 years. Okay, the common features of the instrument available for the retirement saving. Okay, instrument are long term. Market participants say that going forward, investors should moderate their expectation as far as returns are concerned, as Indian market are likely remain volatile due to the slowing economic growth. Returns of equity schemes have been poor for the last 2 years due to the intense polarization seen in the market. So in the last 1 year, 60 gave a negative returns. Return of this have been poor for the last 2 years. In the last 1 year, okay, due to the intense last 2 years, in the last 1 year, given negative returns. Value research, the common feature of the instrument available for the retirement savings are such instrument are long nature. Out of total, they has given a negative one. This is correct. A and the C is correct. Market participants say going forward, investors should moderate their expectation are concerned. Indian market are likely remain volatile due to the slowing economic growth. I think D. B and D. I'm going to read this question. The jet airlines flight to Mumbai will be ready to go tomorrow. The jet airlines flight to Mumbai. The jet airlines flying to Mumbai will be ready to go tomorrow. So present flying to Mumbai. Okay. While India's economic activity have remained muted, there has been a consistent acceleration in inflation. While India's economic activity have remained, economic activity has remained muted. The mob killed the sub-divisional officer. Mob killed. Didn't the mob? Didn't they? Hadn't they? Killed the. Didn't do they? No improvement. Didn't they? The mob killed the sub-divisional officer. Do they? Adopted. End up. A person's death to finish something. So in this passage, end up means what? Okay, why did Wimbledon ban Russian and Belarusian players? So following their misbehaviors in the last Wimbledon match and following merit-based tournament entry and following the unsuitability of weather for the Russian and the Belarusian players, following the restrictions implied on them by the government, following the actions of their political leaders, moves by the ATP and WTA governing bodies of men's and the women's tennis tour to strip Wimbledon of its primary currency. The all important ranking points for the 2022 edition represent the harshest rebuke to the autonomous over reached by the oldest Grand Slam event in declining entries from Russia and Belarus players. Oldest Grand Slam event in declining entries from the ATP and on Friday said the moves were to protect the integrity of the sport, which was built on merit-based tournament entry and level playing field. Decline entry Russian ATP on Friday said to move will protect the integrity of the sports which was built. Okay, the WTA conquered and basing its decision on its foundational principle of equal opportunity championed by the legendary Billie Jean King, the International Tennis Federation followed suit by removing the points from the junior and wheelchair competition as it is the most coveted tennis tournament in the world is said to be reduced to an exhibition event, reaping from the feuding parties. A large-scale player dropout may dash for Wimbledon holds too much allure, both in terms of prestige and prize money. But the saga is sure to upend the sports picking orders. Tennis rankings work over a rolling 52-week period, updated by the adding points earned in the previous week and subtracting those from the equivalent week in the previous year. Now, world number one Novak Djokovic points for winning the 2025 edition will be removed without any addition this year, causing a severe disruption in the upper. Okay. More broadly, the fiasco is likely to end up leaving everyone bruised. Wimbledon has likely been penalized for triggering the controversy by unfair targeting Russian and Belarus for the actions of their political following actions. Okay. Despite the likes of the world number two, Daniil Medvedev, and world number seven, Andrew Rublev, publicly calling for peace, but pushback by the ATP, WTA, and ITF, unfortunately, implicit collateral damage on scores of players, especially those in the lower conquered, and on deferred, occurred, compiled, exceeded, deferred, accorded, complied, consented, acceded, rebuke, citation, praise, represent the causes, rebuke, praise, compliment, reprimand, commendation. Verb substitute. A last-day player dropout may not triggering for implicit stress for Wimbledon hosts too much allure both in terms may not disappointment no may not stress it bruised. What will fit in the blank taken from the passage? A large-scale player dropout may not scale player dropout may not materialize for Wimbledon materialized for Wimbledon holds too much allure for materialized. One is substitute to give particular emphasis or importance to a point, statement, or idea is stressed. Same meaning, one word substitute. Meaning of the idiom to provide or share something. Hand out, hand out, hand out to something, something. To put your hand out of your pocket, difficult to control, no longer in control of something to be or share. To put your hand, difficult to hand out, no longer in control of something or someone. To be and to provide or share something. Wimbledon acceptable solution could have been found if Wimbledon had not chosen end up will to finish something. Now stop this disappointment. Wimbledon has almost stopped really. and by high number of ABP, closed door windowing, and to further or last for some percent share of an act to reach some conclusion, to finish something. The person stressed that an acceptable solution act to our Act 1887 who measure Act self into statically itself has not walked the talk, continuing to hand out a disproportionality high number of the ranking points to its flagship nation team competition APP despite the tournament being closed door event. Wimbledon has for now stopped expressed disappointed and reserved its position with the ongoing French fans okay in end up and okay more broadly the is likely to end up leaving everyone bruised to finish something to reach some leaving everyone to finish something. Wimbledon has rightly been penalized for to end up something to finish some end up to finish something to reach some conclusion to reach end up to reach some conclusion. I think. In last 1 year, 62 equity schemes we are talking about. So out contributing the main. So first one is correct. Second A C is correct. A C E is correct. And market participation say that going forward investors should D go to the segment. 64.25 reasoning 31 correct and quant 95% accuracy. Oh, English. Okay, reasoning I got 31 and 19 this one. So simplification English. He has been tooling. Okay, B toiling hardly error inappropriate alpha passes. Okay, groan in pain. Okay, not screamed.